Welcome, guys, to this wonderful edition with me. I remain Abdulaziz Abdurrahman, and today we will be looking at domain domain names registration and hosting. So, actually, the question we are going to be answering today is if, for example, you are a business owner or you are a web designer and you want to build a website for your business or for someone else. So how do you go about it? Does the website just go on the internet by itself? No. So what actually happens is that there are hosting companies. We call them hosting companies. They sell a domain name for you. That means, just for example, let me make an example in the physical environment. If you want to build a house, actually you go to landowners or an estate company, right? So you buy a space, a land, that is, it might be 50 by 50 or 100 by 100. So you can buy a space or you can buy a complete house. So if it is a space, just a land, a square meters of 50 by 50, you buy it, you build your own house. And let's say 50 by 50 can only contain, let's say, like 2-bedroom flat, and without any compound or anything. So the same thing also goes for website. Don't worry, when we get there you understand much better. So, but for example, if you are buying an already made built house, you will buy it at what? At a higher cost. Because let me tell you the funniest or the amazing part of this web design course. Actually, there are some people who are into a business. They buy a domain name. For example, if you are a startup company and you name your company AB Ventures, right? So maybe people, just for example now, a web designer might see, okay, yes, this AB Ventures is a company that is able, maybe it might be successful in the near future. So he quickly go and buy. So he will quickly go and buy a domain. That means a domain that has AB Ventures in it and keep it, so that in the near future, when the company wants to maybe have their own website, so when they go to buy that domain, they will see that it has already been bought by another person, but the person is willing to sell it. So he will buy it at a higher price. Let me give you an example. Do you know that Mark Zuckerberg bought a domain name for Facebook for almost more than $1 million, sorry? Because do you know that Facebook has two domain names? We have facebook.com and fb.com. So when he bought facebook.com at the beginning, so someone quickly went and buy fb.com. So maybe as times goes on, Mark Zuckerberg wanted to shorten his domain name, so he went to buy FB, and it has already been bought by another person. So he bought that domain name from that person at almost more than $1 million. I've forgotten the actual price actually, but you can Google it and see. So that is another business again for a website designer. Okay, so but let's get back to our topic of the day. Okay, as I was saying, yes, hosting companies sell a space for you on the internet, just like buying a land. They sell a space for you, and that space has different features depending on which feature you buy. Because if you buy a 50 by 50 land now, you can maybe only build a maximum of 2-bedroom flat. Also, the same thing goes for buying a space on the internet. It has its own features. While a storage facility that is called server, because they have what they have, and they have what is called a server, and a server is a network of computers that stores your information on the website. So that is it. So we will be looking at a few hosting companies, both locally and internationally. Yes. So the first hosting company we have is okay, let's look at the one we have in Nigeria. One we have is called orangehosts.com. Yes, because I'll be showing you how to get this domain name at a cheaper price. Okay, sorry, I'm coming. Yes, okay, orangehost.com. Okay, so this is orangehost.com. As you can see, they say we have a premium web hosting from a business owner to an individual who desires full functionality on a small budget. We provide the complete web hosting solution. So as you can see, they have a free domain registrations and transfer, free SSL certificate, that means security, one-click WordPress installer. So this has what we need for our website design training, because we'll be using a WordPress. So they have other plans also, but let's see this. Yes, so as you can see, this is their plan. Let's see, they have a micro, mini and small. So their micro is $1 per month. So but that is for 1 year. It will be $12, but they see that is 48% discount for 1 year. So if you want to, because definitely I'll advise you to get a domain name and hosting, because we will be dealing with it in our practicals. So for this, they say they have 10 hosted domains and 5 gig NVMe SSD. So this is the storage I was talking about. Just like the land, if you buy a 50 by 50, you can only be able to maybe build a 2-bedroom flat. Also for this, you only have only 5 gig storage space in their server. So they have others, as you can see. So you can go on and let's try buying it and see, because they accept Nigerian payment methods, unlike the foreign hosting providers that we have. Yes, so this is it. So the same monthly is $1.95, quarterly that is for 3 months, 6 months and annually. So for example, if you want to build a website for a company, you have to check the availability of that domain, that is if it is available. And how do you do that? You come here and you search for it. Okay, let's try AB Ventures and see. Okay, so you see AB Ventures is unavailable. That means there is a website that already has this domain. So let's try AB Ventures.com. Let me just add a few things, a few words and see. Yes, so abventurescom.com is available. So you can go ahead and add to cart. So this is how you check the availability of a domain for a business. If someone should contract you to build a website for that person, so first of all, you need to ask the person what is the domain name he would like for his business. So if he gives you a domain name, you go ahead to all these hosting companies and check the availability of that domain. And let me show you an interesting part of this domain of a thing also. That is a place where you get the full information about a domain. That means from the day it was registered up to the day it will expire. So and through we find out that information through a website called Whois. Yes, so Whois, you go here and Whois domain lookup. Okay, So I said AB Ventures was unavailable, so let's try and see information about AB Ventures. Okay, yes. So you see, this is the information about abventures.com. You see, registrar, that is the hosting company that registered that domain, is called GoDaddy.com. This GoDaddy.com is a foreign hosting company. We will be looking at that again shortly. So it was registered on 2003-05-10, expires on by 2027. So that is the day it will expire, and it was updated on 2023. So you see, these are information about abventures.com. As you can see that, so this is also one way where you can identify if a website offering investments, those kind of investment platform where they will say invest 10,000 and get 20,000. So if you want to know if that website is genuine, so this is where you come and look for what information about that website. Because if that website is recently registered, and you will see that most of those websites are just registered for a period of maybe 1 year or 6 months, some are even 3 months. So, and you mostly see that that website was registered that year. So they will just come do their scam for that particular, maybe just a period of maybe some months, and just go away. So this is how you find information about that website. Because if your website is registered like 2 years, 3 years back, yes, you see that yes, that website is genuine. It has been in business for a long time, so you don't have the risk. The risk of you losing your money is very, very low. So let's go back to our hosting. So check out. Okay, so it's asking us for a password. Actually, yes, I have an account with them, I think. Okay, first, if you don't have an account, you will create an account. Okay, so they say you can pay with credit card or debit card, and you can pay with PayPal. So check out. Okay, an already existing email address. Okay, let me try another email address. Let me add one. Yes, okay. Okay, what is it saying? Okay, yes, so this is it. It has already created an invoice for me. So as you can see, this is the invoice. abventurescom.com will be registered on 13th of 11/2023, and it will expire by 12th of 11/2024. So as you can see, this is it. So you come here and you say pay with credit card. You can pay now. Yes, so this is it. So these are the payment details, payment method. So GPay, add a new billing address. So from here you can pay. The moment you hit on pay, it will take you to the payment gateway where you can pay with your credit card or bank transfer or anything. So these are some some local domain hosting companies we have that accept Nigerian cards. So we'll be looking at another local domain hosting company, which is Kservers. Okay, so this is kservers.net. So that is the name of the hosting company. Let's log in. I have an account with them already. Yes, so as you can see, this is first you create an account with them. So you come here and register a domain. You come here also. Let me try the AB Ventures. Come also search. Okay, let me try AB Ventures only, so that you see what I'm talking about. abventures.com is unavailable also here. So let me try abventures.com, the one I use on the other platform. So as you can see, abventures.com is available also. So you go add to cart. So check out. So as you can see, this is it. Domain configuration, registration period 1 year, no hosting, click to add hosting. So for this, that means if I should buy this now, I will only be buying the domain name without hosting. That means I'll only buy the domain name, but I can use that, I can build a website using that domain name. I can have access to control cPanel. Sorry, there is a place we call cPanel. No worry, when we get there I will show you. So you click here, you add hosting. So yes, they have different hosting. This is WordPress hosting. Okay, actually if you buy this, you only have access to WordPress, but you can't have access to what we call webmail and many other things. So you come here and you click on shared hosting. Yes, so this is it. Choose the plan that best suits you. For this also we have one US dollar, that is per month, as you can see. So you can buy for a month just for the sake of this training if you wish to. That is $1. That is nothing more than 1,000 naira. You can buy it. So you come here, order now. Okay, so abventures.com, use the name already in your shopping cart. Yes, use. So as you can see, billing cycle is 1 month, so you can choose 1 month. So let me leave it at 1 month. So you check out, you continue. Okay, so you see the total of all the expenses. So the shared hosting will be for a month. That means I'll only be able to manage this website and do all the editings for only a period of 1 month. But for the domain name registration, domain name is for 1 year. So there is a difference between these two. So you go to continue using SD card. So choose an account, total $12.99. So you continue order, you complete the order. So as you can see, this is it. This is your invoice. So you can go ahead and pay. That is pay now. So you see, this is also a local domain name hosting company. So you can pay with your card, you can pay with bank transfer. You choose your this is the bank you pay to, Wema Bank. You can also pay with your bank account. You choose your bank account. This is the bank account they use, GT Bank, Kuda Bank, and OPay. You can also pay with USSD for only, that is only if you are using GT Bank. So for these are the more some few local domain name hosting companies that I guarantee you, when you buy your domain name from them, you have an uptime of 99.9% of their service. That means if for that period of 1 year, you have your website being accessible for up to 99.9% with them, because they are very good. So other hosting companies we have is Namecheap. So this is a foreign domain hosting company, Namecheap. But for these foreign hosting companies, actually you can only buy for a period of 1 year. They don't give that ability for you to buy a domain for 1 month. So but for this, you cannot use your Nigerian card. You will use either PayPal, or if you have a dollar account, you can use it also to buy. So you see, they say .com is $5.98. So we have .com, .net, most of these are what domain names, .com, .net, .xyz, If you choose, you can choose anyone that suits your business. But if you run a business, you only use, it is best to use it is best and appropriate to use .com. So if you are in if it is a website for an educational institution, you use .edu. So .gov.ng is for government, as you can see. Then for we have other many domain types. So you can get, let me use the AB Ventures com also and search. So as you can see, it's loading. Yes, it say is available premium. So you see, these are many other types of domain, .app, .dev, .in, .io. There are many of these domain names. So for this, we have other one which is called GoDaddy. GoDaddy also. So web hosting and free domain. So that means you buy a domain from them for free, but hosting you pay. So you see also their own, which is an economical 25 gig plan with free matching domain, free email, and one free SSL with terms of 12 months. So this is it, 12 months. So if you buy this, if you buy for that 1 year, this their first price, you get the standard performance. You only be able to build only one website. You have a storage capacity of 25 gig, unlimited bandwidth, and this and that. These are the features of this hosting. This is for GoDaddy. So today we've looked at hosting of domain and registration. This is our class for this session. We'll stop here till I see you in our next